this is just a quick video on what the next workshop is all about. So the next workshop is moving into the second stage of our enlightenment journey, which is called the seed. Now the focus of this whole transformation journey in your progress from the feeling of out of alignment, which is more of a preparation stage, to the bloom of who you are, is around healing in terms of creating deeply connected relationships. Now, why would we do that for relationships? Well, because this is incredibly important for highly sensitive people. Why? Because we are born with a high level of empathy, much higher than the average person here on earth. So the feeling of wanting to withdraw, for instance, something that we often feel we need to do, is actually not a good idea. Because we are built for connection, we are built for empathy, and therefore we are built for relationships. And we need to try to create high-grade, deeply connected relationships. And this is actually the theme or the purpose of this transformation journey from part to bloom. Now, the previous workshop, we looked at a part, which is the first stage of your enlightenment journey, which is actually a cleansing stage, which is the history solved aspect of your development path. In this particular workshop, we looked at banded country, which is the lower vibration, moving into boundaries, which is the higher frequency of the path stage. The second stage is then the seed, which I will explain a little bit more in detail in a few minutes, as this is also what the next workshop is all about. After that, the next stage is then the stem. Now the stem is the growing stage. This is a stage of true transformation. This is really the evolving part, the level of transformation that you will be going through. Then we move into the bud. So at the top of the stem, if you look at a flower growing, there you have a bud forming. Okay, this is when something is really beginning to be noticed. And this is a stage when you start to become more visible. Ooh, exciting. And then we move into the last stage of our journey, which is the bloom. Now the bloom is a stage where there is respect without having to shout about it. It's just a natural thing. You just carry a natural respect. So now this is a little bit, in a nutshell, the different stages we will go through in this journey with regards to creating deeply connected relationships. And for every stage, I will give a separate workshop, including a deepening lecture, an exercise, excuse me, a meditation, and a relaxation. Now to go back to what the next workshop is all about, which is scheduled for June 30, Sunday, June 30, and I hope to see all of you there, we will look at a second stage, the seed. And this is about planting things in new directions, planting new seeds, not bad seeds, new seeds and good seeds. Two energies here. The top one, the higher frequency, is letting go, the ability of letting go. Now, most of the time, we'd love to let go of stuff that isn't productive, that isn't what we want. But it's hard. Why? Because we find ourselves in the ice age, which is the lower frequency of the seed. Now, the ice age is a space that as soon as you're trying to change something, people don't like it and try to freeze you out. And you start to lose faith or excitement in your own direction, in your own new direction. And you slide back into ice age of what somebody else wants. Well, this stage is about moving through where you enter then into a new place where things that do not match, it feels okay and comfortable to let go of. So the second stage of this whole enlightenment journey is always about planting seeds, the seeds of highly connected relationships or emotionally intimate connections that feel right. And not having to cope with endless rounds of emotionally unavailable people who can't feel, who can't connect. Planting the seeds of highly connected relationships is key to your development cycle from highly sensitive person towards becoming an intuitive sensitive. This whole journey gives you the connection to yourself, it gives you the connection to a higher path, and always gives you the connection to a higher frequency. So don't hesitate any longer, just enroll for this next workshop, Planting Life in a New Direction. I hope to see you then. And never forget, your sensitivity is your greatest asset. Thank you. Bye for now.